Now, amid heavy floods in Delhi, a roof has collapsed at Terminal 1 of the Indira Gandhi International Airport. 3 people have been injured and are admitted to the hospital. Meanwhile, one person is still buried under the heavy pillar of the roof. Several vehicles are also buried under the roof. Rescue work is underway at this point of time. Union Minister of Civil Aviation Ram Mohan Naidu has taken cognizance of the matter and said that he has advised the airlines to assist all affected passengers at Terminal 1. He said that he is going to personally monitor the roof collapse incident. So, of course, that's the latest and unfortunate developments that are coming in at this point of time. Viewers, there is in fact a roof that has collapsed at the Terminal 1 of the Indira Gandhi International Airport. We're learning at this point of time that 3 people have been injured and have been in fact admitted to hospital. Those visuals right on your screens, viewers, there's nothing that I in fact need to explain over here. Those visuals explain the situation at the Indira Gandhi International Airport at this point of time. We're also learning that one person is still buried under the heavy pillar of the roof. Several vehicles are also buried under the roof. So that's of course an unfortunate development that we're tracking this morning amidst the incessant rains in the national capital. So, of course, viewers, you can see those visuals right on your screens. These are, of course, visuals coming in from this morning, taken at the Indira Gandhi International Airport. There you can see, of course, vehicles have been crushed as this large roof has now collapsed at the Terminal 1 of Indira Gandhi International Airport. Of course, a rescue operation. There you see a car over there, viewers. It's smashed very badly. You can see the impact of the rains in the national capital. Terminal 1 roof collapsed. You can see that right on your screens, viewers. 3 people have been injured. They've been admitted to the hospitals. One, meanwhile, is still buried under the heavy pillar of the roof. And again, visuals flashing right on your screens. These are very, very shocking developments that we're tracking this morning. And again, the visuals really speak for themselves. You can see, of course, rescue work is underway at this point of time. Of course, there are cars that are buried under the terminal that has collapsed. Again, viewers, a larger, this gives you a better understanding of the terminal. And of course, it's collapsed. You can see, of course, the debris over there. And again, as I was saying, rescue operations are underway at this point of time. Meanwhile, Union Minister of Civil Aviation Ram Mohan Naidu has taken cognizance of the matter and said that he has advised the airlines to assist all affected passengers at Terminal 1. My colleague Ayush with us on the broadcast to give us more details on this. Ayush, horrific visuals that are coming in this morning from the Indira Gandhi International Airport where Terminal 1 has collapsed. Give our viewers a better understanding on the situation on ground.
Well, yes, Asavri, this is a very tragic incident which occurred around 5:30 a.m. today in the morning at IGI Airport Terminal 1, where a part of the roof near the arrival gate has been collapsed and around 7 to 8 cars were buried inside that roof. There are 6 people who have been injured and more awaited. The details are coming. The number of injured people are increasing with time. All those injured who were rescued are now shifted to the Medanta Hospital in the Aerocity. More details are awaited. More cars are being taken out from that roof which have been fallen, and there have been several videos on social media uploaded by the passengers who were claiming that the water from that roof which has now been fallen, the water was coming out of that roof. The roof was about to collapse and the officials didn't take cognizance of that matter. That's why this big incident happened. There are no reports of casualties yet, but the number can increase anytime as many people are grievously injured in this tragic incident. There are several officials of CISF, CRPF and Delhi Fire Services deployed. Around 4 to 5 fire tenders are at the spot. Patients are being taken to the nearest hospital. The flights have been diverted. There are several flights from Terminal 1 which have also been cancelled, and other flights have been diverted to Terminal 2. There are on-ground assistance going on. People from the flight, people from the security agencies are rescuing people. They are helping people to divert from Terminal 1 to Terminal 2. And some flights have been diverted to Terminal 3 also. Right. So this is a very big way of Delhi Airport. You can't go directly from one terminal to another via single road. You have to go all around from the Palam area or behind the Kapacheda road to reach from one terminal to the other. Over to you.
Right, absolutely, Ayush. And if you could also give our viewers an understanding on what exact time did this incident occur? Do we have an understanding on that front?
Well, yes, absolutely. The Delhi Fire Service has gotten information around 5:30 a.m. in the morning, where the call was received that the roof of Terminal 1 arrival area and especially around entry gate number 1 has been collapsed and several cars are buried under that roof, and then immediately 4 fire tenders were rushed to the spot. The cutting process of those heavy iron pillars have started immediately. The rescue operations by CISF has also been started. As of now, 6 people are grievously injured and more details are awaited. There are still many cars which are still buried inside the heavy pillars of the roof.
All right, Ayush, stay on with us. In fact, again, viewers, as I was telling you, a very shocking incident there. The visuals, of course, speak for themselves. We're learning at this point of time that the injured people have now been shifted to the Medanta hospital. And this incident, in fact, this roof collapsed at the Indira Gandhi International Airport at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. So, of course, that's the unfortunate incident that we are tracking for you at this point of time. And of course, more and more information is pouring in as we speak. We're in fact learning at this point of time that due to severe water logging, a car has been completely submerged underwater into the road of the national capital. It's in fact last year a DTC bus was also found submerged underwater in the same area. Of course, there you see, viewers, a visual on your screen to give you a better understanding on the concurrent situation in the national capital. Of course, severe water logging being reported from various parts of the national capital. My colleague Ayush still with us on the broadcast to give us more details on this. Ayush, we're learning that a car has been fully submerged underwater. Of course, due to the incessant rains, due to the heavy flooding. Give our viewers a better understanding on this, please.
Well, yes, not only a car but a truck also have been stuck inside the Minto Road bridge due to waterlogging. And this is a visual which we see every year, every other day when there is heavy rain in Delhi. We can see a car, a bus or a truck stuck under the Minto Bridge near the Minto Road area of New Delhi. And there are no authorities which claim themselves to be accountable for these incidents which happen every year and in every month when the rain comes. And today we can see a car and a truck which have been submerged fully in water. See, these incidents happen because people try to cross Minto Bridge and due to rain the waterlogging starts. But due to the traffic jam, people are unable to move their vehicles quickly or rapidly. That's why these vehicles or these trucks or buses stuck under the Minto Bridge area. There have been several incidents of waterlogging in Delhi, but the incident which come from Minto Road every year makes it very crucial for authorities to understand the ongoing situation in the ground and the suffrage which people have to go through due to these incidents which takes place under the Minto Bridge, where due to waterlogging every year a car, a truck or a bus gets stuck under that bridge.
Right, absolutely, Ayush. And again, our viewers can see those visuals on their screens. And, of course, more and more developments are pouring in this morning. Traffic affected in several areas of the national capital, including Ring Road, in both the carriageways from Narayana towards Moti Bagh and vice versa due to waterlogging under the Dhola Kuan flyover. Delhi Traffic Office issued a warning and asked commuters to plan their journey accordingly. So, of course, now, due to the heavy water logging in the national capital, of course, we're talking about Dhola Kuan right now. We're talking about Narayana, Moti Bagh. People are having to, take long detours in order to reach their destinations, whether that's going to work, whether that's heading out for an emergency, due to an emergency situation, so Ayush, if you could give our viewers an understanding on that front, where exactly is there, very, very heavy traffic jam, miles and miles of traffic, if you could give our viewers an understanding for their benefit.
massive traffic jam, and there is a kind of emergency situation in Delhi as people are standing in long queues of cars for hours since morning. People have left early today so that they don't get stuck in traffic jam, but situation is no better. See, there is traffic affected on outer ring road in both the carriageways from Shantivan towards ISBT and vice versa. This is due to the water logging near Y Point, Salimgarh and Nigam Bodh Ghat. So the Delhi traffic police have advised passengers to kindly plan their journey accordingly. There is also traffic on Aurobindo Marg in both the carriageways from INA towards AIIMS and vice versa due to water logging under AIIMS flyover. And this is the very place where we see this situation every year, that water gets logged under the AIIMS flyover, and the cars, buses and trucks get stuck under that. Traffic is affected in both the carriageways on Veer Banda Bairagi Marg in Delhi due to the water logging at Azad Market underpass. Also, there are several incidents of traffic jam in Ring Road, and as you told that both the carriageways from Narayana towards Moti Bagh and vice versa due to water logging under the Dhaula Kua flyover. The whole Dhaula Kua flyover is submerged with water, and that too on the Anuvrat Marg in both the carriageways from 100 feet red light and Lado Sarai red light and vice versa due to water logging. This is because the flyover under the Lado Sarai have totally been submerged by water. There are several incidents in other places also like Okhla, Narayana, Dwarka, Palam, where the roads are now being completely blocked by the traffic due to the water logging situation in Delhi. Over to you, Asafri.
Dr. Bagai, if you can hear me, good morning, sir. Thank you so much for taking out time and
Good
speaking to
morning.
us on NewsX. Again, we were talking about the Indira Gandhi International Airport, Terminal 1 specifically. A roof has completely collapsed. 3 people are injured. They've been sent to Medanta Hospital. A lot of cars are literally broken into pieces. There's still so many people are still, there's rescue operations that are taking place. How do you then view the situation that the national capital and the people of the national capital are facing right now? This is not something new to us.
People who are injured and who are at risk of life. But this kind of rain, of course, is torrential. But it was expected and it was forewarned from the Met Department. So I think the level of preparedness within the Delhi NCR region has still been found wanting. Apart from the traffic jams, even emergency vehicles can get stuck in the traffic jams. Patients who are in critical situations being transported. And people who are walking on the streets can be at risk because there are open manholes and sewage holes. People can actually get sucked in and have grievous injury and risk to life. Live wires, especially in the rains, can have a risk of electrocution, and then opens the gamut in the next few days of food and waterborne diseases, including typhoid, cholera, hepatitis E, gastroenteritis, and vector-borne diseases will follow in another week or 10 days. That's the incubation time for the mosquitoes, which includes dengue, malaria, chikungunya, and whatever else. So I think the level of preparedness is not adequate within Delhi NCR, and the local state government of Delhi actually should be answering these questions very strictly. The sewage lines have the sanitation and the sewage lines are not desilted on a regular basis. The sanitation system within Delhi itself is decades old, which needs a revamp. The digital monitoring of traffic needs to be done, and of course, an alert that where people, unless until it's a critical emergency, should not be stepping out. More number of people out, more number of chaos, and more number of traffic jams. So I think we need to be alert. We need to be careful, and I think advisories should be coming on a regular basis, maybe every 2 hours, to forewarn which areas are very badly traffic jammed, very badly affected, water logging underneath the bridges, And this can be a risk if you are in the car because the water, especially in the smaller cars, can actually damage the cars permanently. So, of course, it's a critical situation. And the Delhi government should have acted a lot earlier because we knew this is coming.
Right, so absolutely. Of course, as you said, government needs to answer these critical questions. But in the meantime, what are the kind of precautions that we can then, take to protect ourselves?
I think, especially the children who are in the school-going group, a lot of the schools haven't opened as yet, but children who are in the school-going group should not go to school. I think it's advisable that the children stay at home, but not to expose yourself, especially your feet and other body parts to the rainwater because it's going to have a lot of garbage and waste which can infect your skin. Level of allergies are high in this season. And apart from that, be sure that your water, food, and hand hygiene is maintained so that you don't land up with food and waterborne diseases. That is critical. Like I mentioned earlier, the vector-borne diseases, because the incubation period of mosquitoes in terms of dengue, malaria is a week to 10 days. This will follow because of the waterlogging. So we need to be very, very careful. We need to be forewarned of the next few days of the effects of this waterlogging. And the rain is going to continue for the next 5 or 6 days. It's not just today. So we need to be careful and put a guard up till early part of next week.
Right, so absolutely. Now, of course, we've spoken about how one should, take precautions, but the fact of the matter is someone needs to then take accountability for the situation in the national capital. Our viewers can see, of course, those visuals on their screens. A terminal of an international airport has collapsed. Cars are submerged underwater. Buses are submerged underwater. Lives, people are injured. So then who takes accountability?
Is that for me?
Yes, sir. That's for you.
Yeah, I think it's the government officials, it's the local civic authorities. Like I mentioned, waterlogging does take place. Flash floods have even taken place in most parts of US and Europe. But the level of preparedness within Delhi NCR is found wanting. Like I mentioned, the dispersal of water after a heavy rain, that's the sewage and the drainage systems need a complete revamp. It's decades old. If you see across Delhi, most of the drains are completely blocked for decades. There is no on-ground cleaning of the drains. It's only a make-believe kind of effort in which you open a manhole and then people as human beings get sucked into it. I think we need a more accountable system from the local politicians within Delhi. I dare say Delhi should have had better drainage system and not sharab ke theke. Delhi should have had a better control on traffic system and not fictitious make-believe statements from the local government. I'm disappointed to say the least.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.